Hello. Game 3 against Chaos. Let's see what we got going on. They're fairly early. They too have gone for a dodge that they would have rather rolled later. So that one is arguably a bit better because he can actually use it to dodge away with Agi 3. He has 110k in the bank, which he's... I guess he doesn't really need to spend it on anything. He's 101 as well, so that's nice. He also won his first game and lost his second game. Oh, to Elves, yeah. You're going to lose that with Chaos most of the time. He is going to be able to get a Babe. Or something. 8-0-0 with Nurgle at the start and ended up 50% with Finish Claw is amazing when it works, but if you just run into... Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I've had some really good runs with Nurgle. For some reason, of all the Bash teams, I feel like I do the best with them. I think because they're such a... Yeah, I don't really have a reason. I was going to try and come up with a reason. I don't know why I should have done better with them than I have Chaos. I suppose I play them more than I've played Chaos. And they do kind of mitigate some of the edgy teams a little bit more than Chaos do, right? Because of the anti-block skills. Yeah, I think I like the Nurgle Warriors. I think that's a thing. Yeah, they're hard to start. But weirdly, I've done okay in the past. Maybe it's just been what I've run into and stuff. But I feel like I understand Nurgle better than I understand Chaos. For the little sense that makes. Obviously, Nurgle are extremely depressing when they just fail, but I suppose that's kind of every team. We've just shown what you can do with Necro and fail horribly. So, did he get a Babe? I assume he got a Babe. He did, yeah. All right. So he's going on defense. I'm kind of okay with that. Defending last time did not go well. But yeah, I think Nurgle Warriors are what make me really like Nurgle over Chaos, even though Chaos Warriors... I don't know. I don't know what the argument... I don't know what the consensus is as to which is better. I feel like people would say Chaos Warriors are better because Agi 3, Movement 5. But the Nurgle Warriors have, like, those built-in skills are weirdly good. Wow, that would be cool. Yeah, I mean, that makes it sound like I'm sort of a Nurgle savant or something, but I think it's just gone well when I've played them. And like I say, I think I understand them a bit better than I understand a few other teams. I should actually let you make a block. Okay, set up pretty nicely to stop me blitzing. But I could still probably get a blitz in here if I'm willing to pop this guy here. Or here, sorry. This guy up here. Nope, that doesn't work. Maybe I wolf on the front line. Man, this setup is annoying. I think I'm gonna wolf on the front line. It's not something I would normally do. Need to swap you out for you. I'll keep one white back as insurance. So we're wolf. What I hate about doing it is that you have to do it before other things. And then we'll probably just blitz with the golem, even though it's probably not worth it. So I can take that 2 dice, then I can take that, then I can take that, and then we can go blitz this if we're willing to sacrifice one guy to stand him up. Yeah. Can look up the top 10 ever race win. Oh, okay, nice. Okay, more bribes. I mean, that's okay. Because kind of all their players are good, right? Only some of our players are good. Ball is... okay. Oh, that's a stunning start there. Surely we can't keep this up. So we're going to drop... we are just going to drop this guy back in case, because we're about to make a wolf block. You need 100 games for it to count. Okay. You know what? We're trying to play for early advantage here. Four, five, six. We could pop somebody in there for number 7. Let's actually pop him in here. And then, you know, it makes it a little bit safer. Yeah, sure. Okay, a couple of stuns isn't crazy advantage, but it's also not bad. I would have liked to have fouled this guy, but I can't get this guy over there. So instead, we're going to make this bad blitz. And by bad, I just mean it leaves us open to getting hit again. And it's unlikely to actually achieve anything. Okay, our ball picking up is top-notch so far. I could foul this guy. Yeah, why not? I know he's stunned, so if we lose a bribe on it for nothing, then that's sad, but we've got to start using it, right? That would be cool. And also kind of surprising, seeing as I don't always think of myself... I guess I think of myself as more of a Nurgle player than I do of some other teams, but I'm obviously not like a crazy, like, you know, Nurgle is my... I don't really know where I was going with that, but you know what I mean. I think, what I would say is I think they are my bash team that I feel most confident with. I suppose that's what you could say. Kind of like, even though I consider myself an Agi coach, I feel like there's a lot of Agi teams I don't feel super confident with, so... So he's based us up pretty hard here. Will we be able to get some blocks? Obviously, he kind of outstrengths us, and by kind of, I mean totally does. But we do have a couple of blockers in our midst, and a couple of strength 4s, so maybe that can be brought to bear. Gets a counter stun. So our Blitz Gambit absolutely didn't pay off. Oh yeah, Orcs, Orcs I actually feel pretty comfortable with as well. I forgot that. I haven't played him in so long, I forgot. So we've got a 2 dice here that we should absolutely take. I mean, I could... Nah, my wolf's down. But maybe we rotate over this way. 2 dice there. If I make this block, I can get a 2 dice here as well. Do you come in for... I think you just come in for safety. Wow, he can almost do that. Maybe I bring this guy in. Maybe I should have just brought this guy over. I think I do bring him in. Okay, that's exciting. We stay for the assist. Nice. Yeah, I do like playing orcs. I think I just got bored of playing against them, and sometimes that makes me... Oh, just when you think you've turned a corner. So we've used 2 rerolls in 2 turns. That is not ideal. I guess I could foul this guy. Okay. And then are we blitzing? Are we 1-dice blitzing there? I think I'd almost 1-die blitz here instead. Hit something that's actually worth trying. Well, that didn't pay off. Did it? Is that our guy? That is our guy. And we leveled him up. Boy, we're really leveling people up. Okay, we did stun him. But we've got 2 out, so we're 1 up, which is good. The reroll usage is worrying, but aside from that, I'd love to get some claw in some Chaos Warriors. Because obviously if we can remove 1 or 2 of them, that puts them in a much less strong place. But we'll see. He's been cagey with them so far, but obviously as the half sort of gets fluid, that can change. Gets the stand there. We will, of course, stand firm there. I say, of course. Maybe I should have moved. I suppose keeping them in place isn't bad, but if we had moved and he had followed, then we potentially get to block him back. But keeping him back is also nice, so... You know. I don't think it was a certain one way or the other. Okay, blitzing in the back. I guess that gives him... He doesn't need the assist here, so... I don't know if I'd make that my... I'd be tempted to make this a blitz and pull this guy back into contention. Because you want your strong players to be involved, and currently these guys are not involved. So I think that's what he's going to do. Oh, it worked. You know what? Do not use. Which way do you want to push us? I will use dodge though. Probably going to push us back here, but then is he going to follow? In which case we get a 2-dice block, or is he going to stay? He's going to stay. All right, so that frees up our golem. And we can always choose to plug him right back in here, right? That's the beauty. Might bring this guy back to mark here. Or we could use him to mark this guy. Okay, didn't really move him very far. Let's bring him here, I think. We could always use this guy to mark down here. We'll get this guy up, I think. Feels like we should go blitz this guy. And much as this guy is the safer to blitz with, I kind of want to take the slightly more risky but higher reward blitz with a wolf. Oh no! Oh, I moved the wrong wolf. I was so in the zone there. Okay, so change of plans. This guy will come up here. I'm just not going to blitz with anybody. So what do we do instead? I guess we probably blitz here. That was unfortunate. And then come back up to here. Aye, aye, aye. That was just looking away, you know, looking at something else for a moment and then moving the wrong wolf. Not as disastrous as it would be under some other circumstances. If I was really brave, I'd have just blitzed with this wolf anyway. I guess he had enough speed to do it. He could have blitzed up here and then dropped back here. But I feel like that would just be compounding the error, potentially, rather than trying to make up for it. I suppose this guy is actually, I suppose against this team, dodge is actually just as good as block because he can't afford to take the both downs, right? It would have been ready. You know, it could have been a glorious, oh, he got the pair. I mean, that is going to happen sometimes. That's not what he's doing, surely. I mean, I'm assuming the blitz is going to come on the white here. Or you could blitz this guy and then 2-dice this guy as well. So yeah, that's what I would do. I would come through, blitz the wolf, and then 2-dice this guy. He didn't already blitz, did he? I don't think he did. I'm not seeing the symbol. Haven't left anybody behind. That's good. We get dodge and suddenly everybody wants to foul him. Interesting decision to make that. I mean, I know it gives him an extra player, but interesting decision to do that before he does any of this. Okay, that is a nice result. Not going to follow that up, he's just going to come up here. 2-dice that, and turn. Might drop a reroll on that. Yep. So this is a tricky situation. Our golems are being useful where they're at, but they're also not getting as involved as we'd like them to where we need them. So it's kind of a mixed blessing, their current situation. Okay, so let's think about this. I think this guy's just getting up. And I think this guy's going here. We pull the ball up. I think that means you're going... That's a GFI. In that case, you're just gonna go here. Sweet. I mean, I'll take a stun. It's one less beast to deal with next turn. We're not... This isn't the perfect position here, but it's not a terrible position either. If we need to, do we... I guess we probably do go in early if we absolutely have to. Does get Amorous down this time. Needs another assist to get a 2 dice on the white. Oh, I didn't go after the white. Oh, yeah, that wasn't gonna work. So just take what you can get. That makes sense. He's getting some good presents back here now. He just wants to use that dodge. Rigor doing a really good job. Hey, Cryo, how's it going? We're attempting to win a game here. We'll see. Very much in the balance so far. That was useful for him, though. Gets them both away. Wow. Alright, that's actually kind of big there. So, this guy's just getting up. Having a rough streak on fumble. I gotcha. I mean, I just had the roughest of rough games. Alright, we still have a little bit of time here. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and solidify this a little bit up here. We're going to drop back a bit. To here, I think. Wood Elf Lineman died turn 0 yesterday. Oh, nice. There's nothing like dying before the game has started. I don't think I've considered blitzing again here. Could blitz there, or I could just get this guy up. But where am I going to make a blitz? Maybe this zombie could blitz. Yeah, I felt like that was coming. So yeah, his double dodge last turn was, you know, I'm considering it worked really good. If he had failed, we'd be in a much stronger position, but he didn't. That's nice, though. Every push is a beautiful thing, as far as we're concerned. Alright, going after the old Wolfinator. Pretty standard. Might drop a foul on him here. I'd be surprised if he didn't, actually. I don't know why, I just felt that was coming that time. That's a bit ugly. So that puts the game firmly back into even territory. Maybe a little more than even, considering that's one of our two blockers. Yeah. Yeah, it's like you get this sixth sense that it's about to be horrible all of a sudden. Okay, I didn't sense that one. But it's a bit of a swingy one, right? So we just got to go in there. We get these guys up in case it doesn't work. What a turn there. Alright, so we're on the board. But we're a wolf and a white down. Pretty bad, and we might get scored on here. I think he's got 2 turns though, and his KO came back. So we are now down 1. What a turnaround for really, like, the sort of painful thing about it is there wasn't really anything that suggested that that should happen. It just sort of all of a sudden happened. Oh, he actually has 3 turns. I was going to try and go in with only 2 turns left. So we'll see. I mean, game is still very much on. We still have a wolf to pressure him with. And we still have our bribe. Did he use his? He did. So there's that. But we're definitely back into dodgy dice land. The failed GFI block into the next turn, or the failed GFI blitz into next turn, white and wolf gone, both for next game, one forever, is quite the you know, definitely in the coffin construction area. We're yet to apply nails, but that'd be really good if the ball was back here. It's still okay. How many did we lose? We lost 3, they lost 3. I think overall that's okay from there. would have been really bad had the ball have gone deep. It means he can get a blitz on the wolf as well, which he's doing before he does anything else, which I would argue is a bit dodgy. Not a problem, but I don't think I'd have had the confidence to do that, considering if he just gets like both downs or something here, we blitz this, our wolf goes and grabs the ball, and we're kind of away. I would argue that was kind of dodgy, but I don't want this to be the end for the team, because we got a couple of good skills and we did get our reroll. So I'm hoping we can make this game work, but I don't know. Hello. Ray. What do you want for dinner? Okay. Yeah, if that works for you. Okay, let's see. We do that. We do this. If we can knock this over, we have a path through. We don't. And we don't have any rerolls either. That's a pity, because we would have had a reasonable chance there. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, we're in a good position. A lot's going to depend on if he can get the score here, which I feel like he should be able to. He's got a lot of players available this turn, but we'll see. If we can get to halftime with a tie, I suppose that's looking pretty good. I mean, not with a tie, with a 1-0. But yeah, I mean, if we had got that, we could have maybe dodged off and threw, blitzed the ball and picked it up, but... I imagine he's just going to surround the wolf, although he's pushed him over there, so maybe not. Where is the ball going to here? Is this guy just gonna... feel like maybe he's made mistakes here, but I could be wrong. I don't see a way through, and I don't see who he's going to give the ball to. He could dodge through. But obviously that's not really ideal. Oh, he's used his reroll on that, so mistakes have been made here for sure. I'm really confused by some of the decisions. I feel like it's going to probably work out anyway, but it's going to be annoying if it does. Because, like, is this guy going to dodge off? Or, oh, he's going to hand off to this guy. Okay, I see what's happening now. He's going to hand off to this guy, and this guy's going to run. But obviously, if it doesn't... The thing about this is if it doesn't work, you don't score, because nobody's in scoring range. So I feel like somebody should have got into scoring range. It does work, of course. But had it not have worked, he'd have been in trouble here. I don't know why I thought it might not work. You just got to run him through now. You should run him to here, I think. Well, no, you need to get a bit further, actually. Yeah. I feel like I need to... Oh, never mind, I don't have to worry about that. I guess we got to dodge off 2 dice against with the wolf. Even if we can get pushes, that helps. Could this guy help? He could come and... Okay, let's try and be logical here. Part of me just wants to go for it, but... We need to stand people up. Because the more people we stand up, the more people are getting in his way. Standing this guy up doesn't really help. Alright, that's good. We'll just stay. We move this guy over because that's one guy that potentially could come help out. And we come from this angle in case we can get pushes. Just trying to avoid skulls here, ultimately. That works for me. You can choose that one, but it pushes him slightly more out of range. Oh. Yeah, he didn't think that through there. So he's now out of range. Which I think he's just going to check here. Maybe he could chain push it? Can he get a chain push here? It would be difficult. It would be very difficult, I think. Yeah, I don't think anybody's on the right side. So this should be 1-0 going in, which means maybe we get a draw out of this. The only problem there is, or, you know, ongoing from that is our injuries, right? I suppose we've only technically lost the wolf. But that is a big loss. But this is, I mean, if we do manage to get that result, what I will say is a loss against early Nurgle and a tie against early Chaos is not really good enough. And I'm not saying that I feel like I'm necessarily to blame for that, but it's a pity that that's the results that we'll have likely got, right? From teams where you feel like you need to get your wins from. But then maybe we'll lose, you know, maybe we'll get these results and then we'll play teams that are terrifying like Skaven and Wood Elves and beat them. I mean, it is possible. You know, part of the joy is that nothing is a foregone conclusion, even though some things are close to a foregone conclusion. Oh, you know what? Maybe he could have done... No, he had to get somebody in here. Which would have been really tricky. I was going to say, he could have come around and pushed this guy into here. If he'd had somebody here, he could push this guy into here, push this guy down. So yeah, I absolutely think he could have scored here if he had put some more guys in scoring position, or if he had just taken a dodge there instead. He would at least had a chance after that. You know, I mean, all we'd have had to avoid is skulls, and I think we still would have got him out of range, but you know, you at least give yourself the chance. But I think he should have had another beast through as a secondary threat, because we obviously didn't have the amount of players to block 2 threats. Yeah. All right. Second half. And we can, you know, we can try and defend this as well, right? It's going to be tricky, but we can try. Blitz is fun, but I don't think it's weirdly going to do a ton for us. Maybe we just try and inflict some damage. And we could always try and bounce up there if this is successful. Okay. I mean, that's nice. I don't think it's going to hold, but I'll certainly accept the potential. We just got to jam our players in just in case. I should have put this guy over here and this guy over here. I mean, it's nice that he got through and he caught the ball. You know, maybe he'll roll quad, you know, he'll roll 1 in 27 or whatever it is. And then we just run it in and win. That would be a really nice way to, oh, he did get pushes. Okay, he's got another hit here. Yeah, I mean, pushes are just as bad in fairness. Oh, he's going to have to reroll that. Okay, okay. Okay, I mean, this is... I don't want to get too excited, but, I mean, that's good. I think he's going to be able to surround us, but maybe we can at least get somebody over their assist and sort of blitz our way out or something. The instant Chaos Warrior dodge. I mean, as it is, it's a 3+2+ to just get out, right? At the moment, that's the better option, I think. He really wants to free up a beast. Because he's going to have to GFI to get around here. I think he's probably still going to do it, though. Because that kind of cuts off our chances of ultimate shenanigans. What? Nope, this is not what I would do. I guess it did give him the 2 dice, though, to be able to try and free up this guy. So now he's probably going to just dodge up here. Okay. So we could make the 2 dice here, free up this guy to go stand up here. I think we're better off just 3-2ing out, though. We could hit this guy and then hit this guy to get this. Yeah, that'd be a GFI. So we're not going to hit anything. We're just going to attempt to take it in. Wow. Okay, that was definitely that was definitely a bit of a turnaround. I guess that's our little. I know, and that just put him up to elf status, right? Just goes to show how ridiculous elves are. I mean, that effectively just puts him up to, you know, like a high elf catcher or something. Madness. He got unlucky with his blocks there. Yes. Yeah, it's true. I mean, that should theoretically be the game. I guess in retrospect, even though I didn't feel like it was very likely, hitting the warrior and going up was the right choice. So, I guess you got to give yourself a chance, right? Obviously, a lot of things had to go well for that to happen. That's one of ours. Okay. The fans are angry. Yeah. I don't know if you saw it, but I had a great game against Skaven in the Tiki League the other day with my Dark Elves against 4 disgusting gutter runners. One of which was a plus Agi plus with 2 heads gutter runner. 3 of them had plus movement. One of them was a natural 1 turn. It was a disgusting team. Okay, so we got 2 of his rerolls out. This has taken a really bad turn for him, and if I hadn't played last game, if I hadn't had last game, I would feel a lot worse about it. But despite this disaster, this is in a good place now. But we are gonna have to save up for a long time to get that wolf replaced. I mean, there is a reasonable chance that he does. I mean, he has the numbers on us, so there is a chance that he just like kills us here. So, and what do you mean, like down here, or when you say what happened? Did you come in after that? I don't remember now. Oh yeah, yeah. We had the miss next on the white, and then maybe the same turn we lost our werewolf. Needless to say, ouch. Okay, okay. So yeah, we're going to be saving up for him for a while. I am sad about that one. How to attack this? It's going to be, especially seeing as he's stunned 2 of our guys, it's going to be very hard to like stop him scoring, right? So the game is definitely not over, although running backwards, I'm a big fan of. I really want to go around there so that I can blitz through there. Okay, I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do this. I'm going to drop a reroll on it because I don't want him to die. And then we're agi for let's try and get away. It's harder than it looks. Arguably, I should have repositioned these guys, but I didn't really know where I wanted to put them. He can kind of attack anywhere, right? I don't know why he's being quite so cagey with the ball, even. Maybe that's because of the blitz. But I feel like he should just be taking that ball full speed down the other end of the pitch. Which I'm sure he'll do now, but he could have been sort of 5 or 6 squares ahead of where he is now and not have to take... It's going to be like 1 turn, 2 turns. It could be 4 turns if he doesn't GFI. Okay, he's going to GFI. Alright, so he is motoring off now. I mean, honestly, just bring it down here. And then you 2-dice this, and you sort of form a little bit of a screen here. Not that you're that worried, but safety first, right? I suppose it's actually quite hard to knock this guy down. So yeah, I don't hate bringing these guys through first, actually. They got the speed. Alright, so I think we're going to try and get the wolf active. Can we knock somebody over? Nope. And that actually puts our golem in a worse place than I expected he was going to end up in. Okay, no, I can do that. That's not too bad. That frees up this guy. And if it doesn't... So my reasoning behind that one is if I make the hit and fail, this guy's still pinning him. If I make the hit and succeed, even better. If I make the hit and just push him, then it frees up this guy, and this guy can keep him in place. Having 2 zombies on him isn't that useful. So it looks like he's going to go in next turn, as he should. This isn't even one of those situations where it's like, do I play for the draw? Like, you have to go in as fast as possible to play for the draw. Can we reach here? Yes. So we dodge this guy off first. Hmm. I don't think this is the right play, but I'm doing it. Like re-rolling, I mean. If we can get the ball free, then it's the right play. Got a stun, so he's probably not scoring next turn, so maybe it was the right play. But the reason I'm not sure about it is because we use a reroll, and we still have to, assuming he scores, which was quite a, when we made the reroll on the dodge, was quite a high chance. Because we could either fail the dodge again, or we fail the GFI, or we fail the GFI with this guy, or we just roll a skull, or roll a push. You know, there's a bunch of reasons that could make us fail, and then he goes in, and then we've got to survive 4 turns with only 1 reroll, which could be a crucial thing that we need. So the flip side is if we make it, it's huge because nice. Yeah, so we'll use dodge. Because, you know, getting the ball free maybe stops them scoring, and especially in this situation. Oh, perfection. Just takes the skull. Why not, I suppose. Okay, we've got to do this in sequence. I think next is pick up the ball. Next is this blitz. Which did not work. So next is this hit, I guess, which does work. And then next is this hit, which half works. And that's it. So yeah, my hope was to knock this guy over so this guy could come down and help defend this, but didn't work out, but it sort of half worked out, I suppose. Man, this guy is so oppressive. Yeah, it's like, do you want to dodge off and get the 2 die? Okay, so he's gonna sort of make the sort of marginally safer play, yeah. Nice. Let's see. I guess we do that. What's your range? Alright. I guess at this point we're just trying not to... I kind of thought about trying to get the ball up the field to try and score, but it doesn't seem worth it. I think we just play for what we got. He's not had a lot of luck with his pushes this second half. Should foul. That's probably a good call. Yeah. I got a bribe sitting there, right? Alright, alright. Oh, he got us. So yeah, I mean, mostly trying to avoid getting hit now. Maybe I just punt it. Or we could come up and blitz this guy. Yeah, I kind of like that. Might be able to kind of form something of a cage if we do. Well, that's not what we want. Nice, that is what we want. You can stay. Almost some SPP. You got up. You're kind of set in place. I mean, that's sort of as safe as we can get, ultimately. Which is to say, not safe at all. Yeah, we kind of need to knock him over with the wolf, really. He rolled a lot of pushes against that guy. Yeah, the blitz was obviously what killed it there. We could try and get some SPP, maybe? I'm thinking maybe of blitzing with this golem, because I'd like to get him sort of beginning to level. So that feels like the first thing to do. Nothing doing there. If we get this guy in here, we could get a hit with this golem. Nothing doing there. And then we shall take the obligatory throw. My feeling is nothing doing there either, but you never know. Oh. Beautiful. So another SPP out of that. I could foul him, obviously, but... he had a rough enough game as it is. Well, I didn't expect that. I really thought we were going to be going 1-1-1-1, maybe? 5 is great. That's a lot closer than I expected it to be. We could redo it. I shouldn't say it, but we could redo with a concession. All right, yeah. I mean, that just went our way a lot more. Injuries aside. Thanks. That was unexpected, wasn't it? After that first half. Yeah, I was so sort of ready for it to be a disaster after the wolf and the white went out that I still haven't entirely adjusted to what we got. Okay, so my initial feeling here is mixed. I think there are 3 good skills we could get here, and I think they're all a reasonable call, and that is guard, mighty blow, tackle. Yeah, this is a white. He won't be playing next game anyway. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering about guard. Because the thing is, Mighty Blow's great, right? But we do have the wolves with the claws, or we have the wolf with the claws. And then we'll get another wolf with claws, and we'll hope, obviously they are where we really want the Mighty Blow to go. You probably do want a Mighty Blow white, but I'm actually wondering about guard as well. I wasn't expected that. And obviously tackle is great, but also you kind of want that on the wolves as well. I want the wolves to be effective in this team. I don't want to be just relying on the whites. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm with you. I think I'm going to do it. Obviously it would be second skill on the golems as well, except one of our golems has dodge right now, so it's going to be slow to get guard on him. We could take it first skill on a golem as well, I suppose, actually. Yeah, I'm going to go guard. It's really hard not to just want to go tackle or mighty blow, but I think guard is a good call. Because, well, you don't need to know the reason. You know the reason. So, yeah, I think I'm with you there. We'll see if it works out. We can always go guard on this one, and then we could mighty blow tackle this one if we feel like the wolves are taking too long, which they may well do, because one of them's already gone away from blitzing skills, and the other one is dead. So it's going to be a while before we get that rolling. So maybe this guy becomes our blitzer. We'll see. Maybe we go mighty blow. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. It's too hard to predict yet. But 2-1, the team is back in it. I suppose the good news is our team value is kind of low, so we're not kind of accelerating off with that too much. And yeah, I believe it may be dinner time now. So thanks for hanging out, guys. Still in shock from winning that last one. Definitely a bit of a dice turnaround from the first game. Which, if you're watching on YouTube, was actually the second game. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for commiserating in that first match, Dweebeer. It was a tough one to get through. And I I will catch you guys next time. The team's looking like it's heading in an okay direction. So, yeah, should be fun to play. I do like Necro. Have a good day, everybody. And I will catch you all next time we play. Bye for now.